Overlays can be created using dot plots and histograms, and histogram overlays can be further separated into stacked histograms. The easiest way to create an overlay is to select a particular population from a range of samples, right-click and choose Overlay and New Overlay. By default, this creates a dot plot overlay, the parameters of which can be changed just as you would a normal dot plot. And just like a normal dot plot, this dot plot overlay can be switched to a histogram overlay using the Toggle to Histogram option in the toolbar. And just as with the dot plot overlay, the parameter on the histogram can be changed by clicking on the parameter label itself and choosing a new parameter from the drop-down list. Once created, overlays will be listed in the pull-up drawer at the bottom of the file inspector. And from here, by right-clicking, these overlays can be renamed, opened, and exported. A range of options can be accessed by right-clicking within the overlay, such as displaying movable labels, toggling on and off color transparency in the case of histogram overlays. Overlays can also be exported from here or sent directly to a report. And in the case of histogram overlays, different smoothing options are available. Overlays can be renamed, and it is also easy to remove a sample from an overlay. To separate the samples in a histogram overlay, choose Show Stacked Histogram, and this will place each sample on a new level. Choosing the same option will return the stacked histograms to a regular histogram overlay. Gates can be added to both dot plot and histogram overlays, in the same way that gates are added to regular plots. For example, we can add a histogram marker to this overlay, and as you can see, this M1 marker has been added to every sample in the overlay. Each overlay also has a side drawer, where the color for every sample in the overlay can be changed, simply by clicking on the color and choosing a new one. And the order of the samples in the overlay can be changed by clicking and dragging to a new location. Statistics can also be calculated and viewed in the overlay side drawer. Individual samples can be hidden without having to be deleted. And gates added to overlays can be turned on and off in the Gate List tab without having to be deleted. Multiple samples can also be overlaid individually against a single control sample. To set the overlay control, right-click on the control sample, choose Overlay and New Overlay Control. Then, select the samples that you wish to overlay individually against this control. Right-click, choose Overlay, New Overlay with Control, and select the control sample. And now you will see a new overlay created for each sample against the same control. And each of these overlays can be formatted just as you would any other overlay. In addition, overlay settings can be copied from one overlay and applied to a range of other overlays. So here, if I change the formatting and the parameter being displayed for this overlay, I can then right-click and copy the overlay settings in the file inspector, select the other overlays, and paste these settings. One feature that can help make creating overlays very fast and easy is the ability to select a particular level in the hierarchy for all files in one go. To do this, select one or more levels of a gating hierarchy from one sample, right-click, select rows, and highlight level or highlight level within a group. This will then highlight that particular level for every sample in the list. Then, to create the overlay, right-click, choose Overlay, and New Overlay. Overlays can also be created from plots displayed in the workspace. To create an overlay from an open plot, right-click within the plot, select Overlay, and New Overlay. Then, from within another plot, right-click, choose Overlay, Add to Overlay, and select the overlay you want to add the sample to.